What happens when internet drama stops being just drama and suddenly turns into courtrooms? The Tectone controversy didn't just heat up, it detonated, and Mizkif has officially started his demon time and claimed that he sent someone inside the courtroom, took hours of notes, and watched the fallout unfold in real time.
I sent my ops to the courtroom for Tectone and Pinkchu, and I have written down notes for a 7-hour trial.
And suddenly, the same streamer who was thrived in chaos is now completely silent, not by choice, but by law. Yeah, this story just leveled up.
I didn't say a word last night. I didn't want anyone to know. I have 7 hours of notes on Tectone and what he did to Pinkchu, and I will be addressing it all tomorrow.
The biggest shift in this situation isn't what's being said, it is who's saying it and how confident they sound. Instead of vague accusations floating around live stream chats, we now have claims of direct courtroom observations tied to the Pinkchu court case involving Tectone.
Nice job, Tectone, you disgusting way to shit on people when you have your own behind your back. You are a disgrace and you should be gone.
Mizkif publicly stated they had representatives inside the courtroom documenting hours of proceedings and compiling detailed notes. That alone set the internet on fire because once courtrooms enter the chat, everything changes.
And your little buddies around you who constantly claim wait till the court finds out, guess what? They're finding out tomorrow. You're a loser.
Allegedly, these notes outline serious judicial instructions, including mandatory deletion of content
and times that you didn't want to be recorded. The judge said delete everything about Pinkchu on your phone or I'm going to try you for criminal charges.
Strict behavioral limits and severe consequences if those orders were ignored.
That he is ordered to remove and delete and get rid of all pictures and videos without her permission, and even with or he will face criminal charges.
What really stunned viewers was the accusation around a long-term protective order. We're not talking about a slap on the wrist or temporary restriction. This is described as a multi-year legal boundary that follows someone everywhere. Travel, public space, even what they can say online.
I don't think a lot of you understand how crazy it is to get a protective order. That means that when Tectone goes on planes, he has to do something. That it's going to follow Tectone for the next 10 years of his life. It is serious.
According to the claims, violating these terms wouldn't mean drama clips or cancellation, it could mean criminal consequences. And here's the wild part, under such orders, one side can speak freely while the other legally can't respond at all, which turns the internet into a one-sided battlefield. Naturally, skepticism exploded. Some viewers questioned whether notes alone should be treated as fact without official transcripts. Others argued that no serious creator would risk misrepresenting courtroom events. And then came the conspiracy angle, claims that this was a coordinated reputation takedown engineered to leave Tectone defenseless while narratives spread unchecked. It was dumb to talk about this before getting the official transcripts. It came across as self-serving because he kept repeating how what he did wasn't as bad and wondering why no one is talking about it. How can they talk about it if Ping isn't? T can, and there are no official papers released yet. No one with brains is going to speak on some random guy's nose. Am I really supposed to believe that Pinkchu and Tectone both agreed to have open sessions and then allowed people they weren't affiliated with to sit in a courtroom and then have permission from Mizkif to leak it all? Really, guys? Calling it now, this whole thing is orchestrated by Miz and Pink in order to kill Tectone's reputation and make Miz look good. Tectone can't fight back under this protective order, meaning he's just a punching bag for Miz. Kinda effed up situation when you think about it. Then, as if the universe needed a B-plot, Lakari's bad situation entered the timeline. A clip surfaced from someone close to him casually explaining that Lakari was currently banned on both Twitch and Kick, but with very different outcomes. One platform allegedly issued a temporary suspension while the other dropped the hammer permanently. No official statements, no press release, just blunt, offhand confirmation that instantly went viral, and that casual delivery somehow made it harder. The reactions were brutal. Some viewers felt platforms were inconsistent, others argued Twitch underpunishes serious behavior while overpunishing smaller infractions, and more than a few people pointed out how surreal it felt that Kick, once mocked relentlessly, was now being framed as a stricter, more decisive platform. The streamer ban's discourse spiraled fast, pulling in debates about platform responsibility, favoritism, and enforcement hypocrisy. Meanwhile, Asmongold's reaction, or lack of one, added gasoline to the fire. When prompted about Tectone's legal trouble, Asmongold noticeably avoided deep commentary, and to someone, that restraint looked responsible. To others, it looked like selective silence, especially given his history of reacting freely to drama involving less legally morally risky targets. Critics accused him of protecting friends. Supporters argued he was avoiding legal exposure. Either way, his neutrality became its own controversy. Watch this video next and don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers.